Okay, okay. WWE 2K25. The next installment supposedly coming out next year. The next year's right around the corner. I mean, we in December. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Happy New Year, 2024. Okay, before I get into this video, man, or this verbal audio video, listen. I want you to understand something about WWE 2K24, the current one we have today. And I mean this with every sense of my heart. And you know it to be true. It's the most beautiful, most realistic looking game we have ever got. To me, it gets no better visually when we're talking about WWE 2K25. So here's the elephant in the room, and you may have not realized that it was an elephant, but I'm gonna point this elephant out. In my world, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so we did all these great, and this is good to me. This is going to be, in my opinion, the biggest pressure point, the biggest make it or break it 2K25. And this is what I mean. 2K24, right? The current one gave us everything we asked for. New match types, graphics, realistic, more blood. Oh my gracious. I don't care what nobody says. You can like 2K14, 2K19, which is one of my favorites. But you cannot, come on, keep it real, man. Stop hating, man. Please keep it real, guys. Come on, let's just think with a clear mind. Let's just agree with this, man. Let's just make it universal. I know some of the stuff ain't perfect. And listen, I ain't a 2K salesman and I ain't a fanboy, but let's be real. 2K24 is at least in the top 5 of one of the best 2K games. I'm going to give it one of the top 5. I'm not going to give it number 1. I may not give it number 2. But 3, 4, 5, you're going to have to put 2K24 in the slot. Right now, we're not giving games a lot of credit, man. We got to give some of these games. It's a beautiful game, man. It's a great game. It's a realistic game. Yeah, it's a lot of glitches and stuff. Irritating, deleted data may happen. Yeah, it's very irritating. But far as it's just a fun factor, man. We got to keep it real. Let's keep it real. So having that said, here's where the pressure is going to be. And that elephant I was talking about. Okay. I think it's time. And I think everyone knows it's time for WWE 2K to be next gen only. 2K25 only on the next gen consoles. No more cross gen. Now I don't know what's going to happen. This is just speculating. I don't know. But this is my opinion. It's time to give it all to the Xbox Series X. It's time to give it all only to the PlayStation 5. The PlayStation 4 life cycle, in my opinion, guys, I know you like the PlayStation 4. PlayStation 4 was great. But now we're going to have to kind of move over, man. We're going to have to kind of get up and pack our bags and just go next gen only. I don't know. No one knows right now, in the making of this video that I've seen, knows what's going to happen. So, if WWE 2K25 is only on next gen only, what does that mean, ladies and gentlemen? What does that supposed to mean? In a lot of people's eyes, it means better graphics, because you're giving all your attention to the next gen. The cross gen, the old gen is not holding you back anymore, so you could just fully go full force with the greatest, latest, and greatest for graphics. But if you look at WWE 2K24, and that's a cross-gen product, it's on the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5, the graphics are absolutely stunning. I have no idea if they do this, if they go next gen only, how are they going to make the graphics any better? How? How in the world are they going to make the graphics any better? I do not think it's possible. I don't know. Because this happened before. Every time a game that comes out annually, every year, does a next gen only version of it and graduates, logically the fans normally are looking for a upgrade in graphics. So I'm telling you right now, if that happens with 2K25, everyone is going to be looking at, oh, the graphics, let's see the graphics. Because if this is a next gen only game and the graphics look somewhere near the cross gen, people are going to be like, huh? So what do they do? Unless I may be mistaken, unless they somehow found some type of way to make the graphics even more better on the next gen only, if they do it that way, I'm going to be absolutely shocked. I'm going to be jaw dropped to the floor. So what should they do? I think they should, because the problem with these yearly games, man, it's like they gave us so much in 2K24. Whether you say they admit it or not, they gave us a lot. They gave us so much. You know, they spent so much time, energy into developing that game with the different universe mode stuff. And you have 1 year basically, maybe someone else. I don't know how they do it, but maybe to me they are. I mean, I thought they maybe have only 1 year to make the next installment. How are they going to? I mean, are you gonna have to body scan everybody? Or so what I think was going to happen, or I think what should happen. I don't think the graphics is going to be any better. They did so good on 2K24, man. They did so good on 2K24 that it's like you kind of 2K25 may be criticized if you don't. I mean, what else can you do? More match types? What more other match types do you need? I mean, an Inferno match, maybe an Inferno match and an I Quit match. Those are the only two matches, which would be cool. I mean, they probably put those in there. Which, hey, I'm not. Hey, I love if they do that. I'm not complaining, but is that enough? So I think 2K25 may be and should be still cross-gen only, meaning not next-gen official, because I think the pressure will be too great, the magnifying glass will be too great, and I don't know if they're up for that challenge of giving us something so massive in a short amount of time. Because we the critics, we criticize. So keep it cross-gen, even though I believe you should go next-gen, but I don't see, they did so perfect. So keep it cross-gen, add new match types. And this is just a safe way. This is the safest way they can go about it. Because you do still have fans that's still on the PlayStation 4. A lot of young kids still on the PlayStation 4. And just play it safe. Give us some new match types. Do something in universe mode. I mean, like make it more I guess I know you got these new rivalry types and all this other stuff, or manual rivalry. Maybe maybe make it more friendly, or bring back call out, bring back squash sliders. I think the recipe to make 2K25 passable, far as upgradable, is just give us everything you took away. Bring back everything you took away. Like I said, bring back call out, bring back pyro at the beginning of universe mode of the Raws and the SmackDowns. Uh, yeah, bring back I Quit match. Just cram it as much as you can. Far as graphics, I think the fans are reasonable here with the graphics. We don't see no graphics getting any better, honestly. I mean, it would be unbelievable if they did get better, but honestly, the graphics are not. I just think if they try to focus on the graphics too much, they're gonna start messing around with the physics and all that other stuff. Because I mean, just be honest, if you upgrade the graphics, you're gonna have to do the physics and you're gonna have a clipping and all this glitching. We don't want that. So just keep the graphics. Maybe put a little bit more detail in the clothes if you can, but that's about it. We don't care about graphics anymore. I mean, we care about it, but I don't think it's not like we're going to be understandable if the graphics look the same. I will say add more fatigue. Add more fatigue in 2K25, like visible fatigue. Have more animations on the ground. Have them on the ground longer. You're going to have to kind of, make this slow up the pace. The superstars, the DLC is going to be there. That's going to get us hype. And it's going to be interesting. Now, there is no official. I should have said this in the beginning of the video. There are no official I've seen official dates, official anything regarding if it's even official that a 2K25 is coming out, far as I've seen. But I'm just, I mean, we kind of can. They normally are quiet around this time. There's no official release date, but they've been the last few years they've been coming out in March. So we can read through history how they do things. They reveal stuff, kind of like January, and then March, boom. But I think 2K24 was so awesome. But so I'm not gonna. Okay, I'm gonna say I won't. It's for some of you guys to say, "Oh, this guy's over exaggerating." 2K24 was so decent that honestly, I can go without a 2K25 for right now. Now I will. They do need to add some superstars. Add back Goldberg, and maybe I don't know Brock Lesnar, what his situation is. But everybody like to get hype. It's just the festivities of having a new game come out. So hey, what the heck? Just bring out 2K25. But listen, if they was willing, we'd be upset if they was willing to say, okay, we're gonna not bring out a game this year, in 2025. We're gonna sit this one out, and then there'll be a 2K26 or whatever. 2K24 is good enough to last us till then. But they knew that in the creation suite, do some stuff with that. But that's just like, that's just a situation. I don't know what they're going to do exactly. Nobody knows, but hopefully we get some information. That's just the elephant in the room if it presents itself. Those are my opinions. It's going to be really interesting. And if they do decide to go next gen only, there's going to be, in my opinion, a lot of pressure. But hey, that's going to be a selling point too. Next gen only. A lot of people it's Christmas. A lot of people got the new consoles too. They'll have new consoles. So, some of the fans that did have a PlayStation 4 and they was living out the life cycle to the longest extent. Most of them, well, I'm not gonna say most of them, a lot of them, a pretty good amount during Christmas time have switched over to Xbox and PlayStation and PC, the latest graphic card. But we shall see. No official news. We're gonna be looking, and when the news come out, we're definitely gonna be watching.